Hey, my name is Rahul Dabholkar. I graduated from VanArts in 1998, 1999, actually. I enrolled in 1998, graduated in 1999. Been in the industry for about, 29 years now, from movies to games. And I'm an animation director now in the gaming industry. So speaking about my career, I've been very fortunate to work on, I started my career in TV shows. And it was great because the animation coda back in the day was like 45 seconds. Of course, the quality of animation wasn't the best, but you got to learn so much about like how to get things done in a short time, right? But from there on, like to up the quality, I started working in a lot of feature film studios. So I worked at Sony Pictures, I worked at Disney, I worked at DreamWorks, and I worked on, you name it, Alice in Wonderland, Pirates of the Caribbean, Tangled Ever After, Wreck-It Ralph, Big Hero 6. When you talk about like the gaming industry, I was the animation director on Medal of Honor, did Star Wars FBS, I worked on the Jedi Survivor, and it was a very conscious effort on my side to cover the whole spectrum, because as an animator, I wanted to get versatile. I don't want to be stuck in just one type of animation, right? So even with like feature films, I never wanted to do, I only do motion capture, I'll only do hand key, I'll only do cartoony or realistic, right? I want to make sure that I learn the craft, I learned, all different styles of animation, different techniques, because it comes super handy, right? I use that as my ammunition now, because as I said, like I worked in the movie industry, now I work in the gaming industry, and I started my career in 2D animation. Now, then I did 3D animation. With that, I started in hand key, learn mocap, and and now with video games, there's, depending on the project, there's so many different styles, right? You got to adapt to. So I would say as an animator, I'd highly recommend you guys learning the whole thing, instead of just being stuck with one style. The best thing about like being in a school like VanArts is, talk to your industry professionals, talk to your faculty members, like ask them about like, hey, can you give us examples of like portfolios that people have applied in the past? Right? Is there an alumni, the list going on? Reach out to people, show them your work, get as many eyes as you can on your demo reel, because that's going to help you eventually.